This is where we started. All the way down here. That's where we were last couple of nights. And we've come a little bit further down. And last night there. And then now we are here. Just outside Port Macquarie. Sorry to anybody if I'm getting it completely wrong. And then, after that, we'll be heading further and further down here. Heading somewhere in here before we go to drop the van off.
So as we leave from here, we're going to make a quick detour because tomorrow being the day of mourning in Australia, so the Thursday, we're not quite sure how much is going to be open, but there's one place in Port Macquarie that we want to go to, Sarah especially wants to go to, which doesn't open tomorrow because it's
closed.
Because it's closed, but it is open today, and that is the
Koala Hospital.
So we're going to go straight there before we go to the campsite. It shuts at 4, so we need to crack on. We're going to get there, have a good look round, probably see some badly injured koalas, which is a little bit distressing. But hopefully
some nice well ones as well.
Yeah, let's hope so. More of those than the nastily injured ones. And then we'll crack on over to the campsite.
And they've got a gift shop.
So koala merch coming up, I think. So we'll get onto the campsite after that, and then hopefully tomorrow we can explore where we actually are.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be good. We made it then.
This is so exciting. Can't come to Australia and not see one of the little furry marsupials.
How did you find the koala hospital?
Gorgeous. Quite emotional, actually.
It is quite emotional, yeah. There's plenty of them which have been hit by cars and they're blind and all sorts. But they look happy. They were asleep, weren't they? Most of them.
One of them eating.
There was one which is having
a good munch of some eucalyptus leaves.
Yeah, actually, really quite nice. Nice to see that there's somewhere which does that kind of thing and looks after them.
Yeah.
So if we move
I'm going to go and pay for a food tree.
Yeah.
$20 to make sure there's a eucalyptus tree planted.
That's nice.
For them.
Good morning and welcome to Port Macquarie. So we are standing in the middle of a load of rain and it's not too bad temperature wise. It's kind of 18, 19, something like that, getting absolutely soaked. But it rained throughout the whole night. We knew it was going to rain a bit today. We'd love to give you a bit of a tour around this amazing place. They've got some fantastic scenery and everything at the front in the bay, but I think we'll do our best, but it's going to be pretty tricky with this kind of weather, and I think this is set in for the whole day that we're here today, unfortunately. We are going to take you to a special place though, called BCF, boating, camping, fishing. Australia has loads of these all over the place and they do everything. Anything to do with boating, camping, fishing, as we said, and they don't mess around. They've got some seriously hardcore gear in there. Can't wait to show you around one of those. So keep tuned, and that's coming up very shortly because we're going to drive out to one. There's one only a couple of kilometers away from where we're staying here. So here we are then. This is BCF, And we're very excited to show this to you because we always get really excited when we go to BCF. So we've always got really cool.
It sounds like it's a weekly occurrence. We last came here 3 years ago, and not even to this particular store.
This is actually quite a small BCF, I think, by the looks of it, but nonetheless, let's go and take a good look. Look at all this Ceta Summit stuff.
Wilderness wipes. Oh, look at that.
See, look. Within 1 minute, she's found something she wants.
About 10 seconds. I am when it's chucking it down with rain.
Pocket umbrella.
What size is that?
All this amazing jet boil stuff, all the foldable mugs and cups and...
Great for travel or emergency use. I think today constitutes emergency.
Pocket towels, all these lovely jet boils.
Kitchen sink.
That's what you need.
Oh, look, that one's far better than those nets that we bought last year, look. I don't know what they think you're going to do with it on an aeroplane.
They don't muck about with cooking either. Look at this. That's a twin cylinder. So you put a cylinder in there, twin hob. Oh, double the fun. That one's got a special cooking pot as well. These are incredible, aren't they? Such cool camping gear over here. Oh, metal detectors. What have you found here then?
This feels quite fun. This is a telescopic marshmallow fork. Stop you burning yourself when you're toasting marshmallows. So, evil looking fork thing, covered up.
That's very long.
Oh, you're definitely not going to get your fingers burnt with that one, are you?
I love that.
Goes up to 88 centimetres with a rubberised handle for comfort.
2 for $13. I mean, have you ever seen a display of fridges in a camp shop like this? And look at some of these bad boys. Look at this. That is a serious bit of kit. We got the normal Dometic ones as well that we get in the UK too. These are absolutely incredible bits of kit. I think they do like to take their sleep seriously as well, because here in BCF you can have your custom order for your own mattress. Look at all the selection of that lot. They're not cheap though. $1,099 for one of those. That's a lot of money.
I don't know whether they do anything that would be thin enough to go in the top of a Cali, mind you.
No, I don't think so. These are for serious RVs, I think, aren't they?
It says caravans, rooftop tents and camper trailers.
Yeah, it's going to be the slim lines, isn't it, like that, which would be for the rooftop tents.
Rooftop tents.
But that said, this Weber Traveller barbecue
Nice.
has really caught our eye, hasn't it?
Not for the Cali, because I think it'd still be way too big
it's
to be
too big for
carrying
that.
around.
But for home,
so that you can easily pop it away.
because it's actually got a really decent sized grill area.
Apparently you can cook 15 beef burgers.
That would be enough for me. I don't know what you're having.
Look at the amount of steaks you could get on it.
But I tell you what, because it all just folds up and then you can store it on end, so you can put it away in your garage or in a shed or something like that if you don't want to leave it outside. That's a really clever idea.
And use either one of the big gas bottles or one of the
Disposables,
disposable gas canisters as
I
well.
really like that.
I haven't seen this in the UK.
No, I hope they bring that to the UK.
Good.
So this campsite, an mRNA campsite, it's really lovely actually. Lots of beautiful trees everywhere, great facilities for the kids, and they got just over here, that's the communal toilet block. We haven't got an ensuite on this particular campsite for this day, but really good shower and toilet facilities there. Also a laundry room and everything as you'd expect. The kind of coastal walk is literally just at the top there. You can see the coloured stones That's beautiful up there, just for a good long walk. Ideally when it's not raining. Got a swimming pool over the back there. Just a fantastic location for this site, because literally if I swing round, you can walk up these steps here and then you're straight into the centre of the town where all the restaurants are, the bars and everything else. So fantastic location for this beautiful campsite. Oh, you gotta love rainy weather. At least we came prepared for it with a good old raincoat. So you've got to basically pack for 4 seasons if you come to Australia and you're travelling around quite a bit. I mean, bearing in mind we were in Brisbane literally a couple of days ago, 29 degrees, shorts, t-shirt, just beautiful weather. Now I've got my raincoat on, my hands are going a bit blue, and it's probably 17, 18 degrees here.
Wow.
But you know, that's part of travelling around and touring, isn't it? So just enjoying it. So this is just on the top. You can see the campsite just here. Got some amazing looking lodges which are just right on the edge, and if the weather was a little nicer, what an amazing view this would be. And they've got these amazing rocks at the front here which people have painted and put messages on. They're absolutely stunning, and they really do brighten up what would be quite a dreary outlook here just with these stones. So looks really fantastic. So as I walk round now just back to the edge of this little walkway, this is where we then end up with back at the cafe. So as you can see here, you can just imagine what this would be like with slightly better weather. And as I swing round, you can see where the campsite is, literally just behind little shack here where we had our amazing breakfast and coffee from. You can also disappear down this little path just here, and that takes you straight back to our van. Well, good afternoon. We are now at Lemon Tree Passage, which is in Port Stephens. It's on the north side of Newcastle. We've just driven down here through loads of rain. Didn't bother taking any footage of any of that. You've all seen rain before. And they do have it here in Australia as well, which is really annoying. But, you know, can't have everything, can we? But the sun is starting to come out. We've just parked the van up, and as you can see, they really love campers here. You can see we've got this RV parking, which is basically deserted. Nice long parking. There's even, if I spin around, you can probably see just behind me, somewhere there, there's also an RV dump point. So if you've got waste with you, or you want to empty your toilet or anything like that, they've got all of that stuff just publicly accessible. Really nice, great facilities here in Australia for RVs and campers. Sarah's just spotted some parrots in the tree. I think she's got a bit of a walk mapped out for us here. And then we've got a campsite just for one night called Koala Shores. So we're going to check that out as well. We're really hoping to be able to spot a koala in the wild. We've only ever seen them where they've been in centres or in the zoo or those kind of things here. Never seen one actually in the wild, so we're really looking forward to trying to do that too. So yeah, let's crack on and go for a bit of a walk. We've had a lovely walk. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any wild koalas. It might still happen though, we're not giving up hope. So yeah, we're going to head off to the campsite. Just bought some nice Wagyu beef burgers for dinner tonight. And we've also found out that you can have a caraboat. So we will try and find one so we can do a bit of footage of one. But it's basically what it sounds like. It's a caravan and a boat all in one. They're called caraboats. They build them here.
The butcher found it was quite hilarious.
Yeah, and the butcher that we just spoke to here finds them quite funny too. He says, why would you have that when you could have a caravan and a boat and have them separate? Why do you need them combined? Let us know in the comments below what you think. Would you have a caraboat if you could? So yeah, we're Kelly boat. So we're off to the campsite and time to settle in for a nice evening with a beer and a local Wagyu beef burger. So welcome to Koala Shores Touring Park. This is a beautiful site. It's a bit more rural than the sites that we've been on just recently, and I'm just going to give you a quick tour around. We're woken up this morning by a fantastic morning chorus from all the local birds about 5:30, so there's definitely no lying in if you come and stay this time of year. It's absolutely gorgeous, and finally it's not raining this morning, which is even better. So let's have a tour around. So there's a really nice mix on this site of fixed cabins, kind of almost mobile homes, but slightly more kind of built in. So you've got loads of those around the site. They've got permanent pitches for caravans. They've also got touring pitches, even some people actually camping as well. So as you come into the site, one of the first things that you're greeted with is a really nice pool. So you've got a fantastic outdoor pool, little kind of kiddies pool just over the back there. Nice little water feature and things here as well. We're not sure that it's heated though, because yesterday there was some kids screaming in there, and one of the dads came up to us and said, yes, it is as cold as it looks. And it was raining yesterday afternoon, but that does sound like it's not a heated pool here. So all over this site there's little passageways like this that when you go down them just hold another really nice surprise. Look at the location of this campsite at the bottom here, just straight out onto beautiful waterfront. Just as you come along the front of the site here, just by the water's edge, there's a little bit of beach down the bottom there as well. As we turn around the corner at the top here, get to the top of this road, and that's where our van is. So as we come round our loop of the site, can you spot the van which just screams tourist to you? Here she is. Here's our beautiful Maui, serving us proud. Trying to dry some towels out just as we're resting here until Sarah's ready. Is she going to give us a wave? Can she see inside? Yes, she can. But yeah, the van's doing us proud. Just the right kind of thing for touring around like this. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sarah's been doing some more reading about where we can go and spot some koalas, and apparently there's a place which is literally about a kilometre away from here, via a coffee place first obviously, and then apparently Port Stephens, where we are, this whole location is really renowned for koala spotting across the whole of Australia. Actually, it's in the kind of top few places that you're likely to see them in the wild. So before we head off, because we're going to the Blue Mountains later today, before we head off from where we are, we're going to go have a walk around that particular part that Sarah's seen and see what we can see. So hopefully we might see our hallowed koala in the wild. You never know. So we're in Tilligary, where are we? Habitat. It's Habitat. Trying to find the koalas. Last sighting.
I don't know whether we'll find koalas. We might be lucky if we find a koala.
Yeah. Last sighting of one here by a visitor was
18th.
18th, and it's now the 24th, so we might be lucky, we don't know. But it's a very pretty place though, all the same. Lovely birds and wildlife.
Kookaburras, rainbow lorikeets we've seen so far. I have my easy to spot bird guide, so we're keeping an eye out.
Keeping an eye out.
Nowhere to be found, but I keep looking for it. Out of my sight, but I keep looking.
So we were just passed by a really friendly local couple who said we might want to watch out because it looked like there was a storm coming in. And we're about as far away from the van as you can get in this in this park. And she said, just go and have a look at the front. And she's not wrong. What an incredible...
Oh, that was a big bolt of lightning in the distance.
A bolt of lightning.
A bolt of lightning. It's all a bit Back to the Future.
Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty looking rain cloud over there. So I think we'll probably soak in the view for literally a couple more seconds and then start heading towards the van.
There's a cool breeze.
Yeah, definitely got that feeling about it, hasn't it?
So we're back in the van. No koala, unfortunately. Did see a good bolt of lightning in the distance in the rain. Beautiful piece of boardwalks and habitat conservation stuff going on. I think what it's really brought home to me is, although this land is famous for its koalas, if there's really so few of them, it's what makes it so sad when there's either the big bushfires and they're killed, or they get killed on the roads or attacked by dogs. So big up to all of the people out there doing all the work to conserve these, protect these beautiful animals. We'll keep our eyes open, but I think it might be a no, unfortunately, for seeing a koala in the world, but at least we have seen one whilst we've been here. So apparently I'm the one that's going to have the fun of driving around Sydney.
Excellent.
Will's decided he's taking the relaxing, well, he hopes it's going to be relaxing passenger seat.
I think I'm
of
closer
this
to closer to the squeaky noise, I think.
Yeah.
It's very deafening. Seems to have developed a Bernard.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go. She can't figure out how to drive
Yes,
it
I
now.
can.
So this is our last campsite that we're staying at, Katoomba Falls Tourist Park. And if I pan across from the entrance of the campsite, you've got Katoomba Falls just over there, 5 minutes away. Scenic world, which you get up to up the road here and then just turn, and that's about 5-10 minute walk away as well. It's also got a great bus stop at the front here for the Blue Mountain Explorer bus, also the local 686 bus which goes into Katoomba and goes down to the Three Sisters lookout point. So it's a really good location of campsite, although it is about 1.5 kilometres away from the centre of Katoomba if you wanted to go and have a look around there in particular. But all of the sites that you're here to probably see are easily accessible from this campsite just on the front here. It's quite a small site, again just a big circle really of road as you go round it. You've got the reception building just here, obviously the access control barrier. There are some general facilities at the bottom there, but our campervan is up this little road here and then first on the left, and we've got one of the ensuite pitches again. So just coming up to our pitch now, and there she is. There's our beautiful Maui, and we're here. This is going to be our last night in the camper, so need to do a bit of a spring clean, bit of a tidy up, need to repack our bags, ready for the next part of our adventure. But you can see that's our little ensuite cabin, and suits us really well actually. So having a nice decent van, you can leave the bed out, you can just keep it nice and sociable, and then obviously you can get into the ensuite if you need to have a shower and use the toilet and things. So yeah, really, really handy that there's so many of these available here in Australia. Which ride are you going to do, hun?
I don't know. Well, we're going to have to both
We're
do
we're
the
doing
same
the same,
thing,
are
aren't
we?
we?
Are we doing the... Oh, well,
God,
we're going.
Alright, folks. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to shut those doors on the left hand side. In just a
I've got no
moment.
door. I've got no door.
Alrighty, so yeah, keep those arms, legs, bits, bobs, jacks, bags, etc. inside the train for me.
Ah, there is a door. All is saved.
Ding, ding, ding.
Favourite shop. Hang on to.
It's a bit tame for Indiana, I think.
Oh, God. Wow. What? You're really worried? Hold on to the bar in front of you. Hold on to it. It's going to go even more.
It's only my knees that are just stop you.
Hold on to the bar. Lean forward.
When it gets sleepy.
Wow.
I think our seat might have been set in cliff.
I don't know, we'll have to try it next time.
That was quite terrifying.
It was very steep. have you been buying?
Gift shop haul. Love a good gift
What have
shop.
we got?
Got a koala umbrella.
Okay.
Because it does keep raining here, but you can use it for the sun too. And it says it's built to resist wind, so it should be good in the UK anyway. But it's got SPF 50. That's all a bonus. Multi-purpose. And we've got, as we get for everywhere we go,
Magnet.
got a magnet.
Yeah.
And I've resisted until today. A little fairy koala. And finally,
That.
hey,
What's that?
what's this? This is Australian ice cubes. So it's an ice cube tray where you can create maroons, Australia, and a koala as an ice cube.